Throne in Liberty is a huge MMO RPG, massive open world multiplayer fantasy game that is coming to PC and consoles on October 1st and has pre-order purchases where you can start getting into the game earlier with early access packs that you can get starting at $39.99 to the deluxe packs at $69.98 and the ultimate pack at $99.97. This game is supposed to be huge with up to 5 starting factions in the game, and I can't wait to get my hands on this because when we look at the first faction, the Wardens, you're going to be looking at the Protectors of Salazman. Known for their strong sense of duty and justice, the Wardens are dedicated to maintaining peace and order in the realm. The Revenants, seekers and power of dominance. This faction is driven by a desire for control and influence, often engaging in aggressive tactics in order to achieve their goals. The Nomads, wanderers and explorers. The Nomads value freedom and adventure, constantly traveling across Salazman in search of new experiences and knowledge. The Sentinels, guardians of ancient knowledge, characteristics focused on preserving the history and secrets of Salazman. The Sentinels are scholars and mystics who wield powerful magic. The Mardars are raiders and mercenaries known for their ruthless and opportunistic nature. The Mardars thrive on chaos and conflict, often working as hired guns. The Mardars are a faction that I can't wait to use and something that I'm going to use right off the gate. Let me know what faction intrigues you the most, but this game does look phenomenal. It is cross-platform, it's open world, stunning graphics, PvP, PvE, with guild-based combat and transformations that we can do. And it's supposed to be a class-free system. It is a free-to-play game as well, which intrigues me to think just how much microtransactions could potentially be in this game long term. And my biggest worry is if these microtransactions that will eventually inevitably get added to the game, how will they affect the game in the long run? Meaning, is it something that is going to be a paywall, game changing, that could ruin the game in the future, or are they going to be just cosmetic, which is what we are going to want as a fan base? This game I cannot find a budget on that is currently being made by NCSoft Corporation and Amazon Games. And NC Corporation has had a very big decline in the past 5 years for their stock, which is currently sitting at 182,900 Korean won, which actually translates to roughly $137, and that is of course of the recording of this video. And so the day of their announcement though, it did take a little hike, and in the past week of the recording of this video, since their announcement of when this game was going to go live, it has had a 4% increase, which I think is actually really good, and it'll be intriguing to see just how well the stock of this company does if the game performs very well and lives up to the hype that it's supposed to be. If the game underperforms, I wonder how much weight it will have on this company, because something like Amazon, where it currently sits at $191.60 and has had an ever increasing green line since its inception of 255,373% increase, and even in the past year to date it has had a 48% increase. This stock might not weigh as much if this game underproduces, but will Amazon continue to fund other games? And this could be really interesting to watch, and I think it's also intriguing to see how the stock for NC Corporation has actually gone up just slightly just by simply announcing this game, which I think is a good start. Something that we have to look at though before investing in these stocks is going to be, of course, the Sharpe ratio and the beta ratio. For Amazon, the beta 5-year has been 1.15, which means that it's been a volatile stock in the past 5 years, but that also means that even though it's up and down and up and down, it has the best potential of generating more money, whereas something like NCSoft Corporation in the past 5 years has 0.57, which means it has not returned positively, and it has a less likely of returning positive in the future as well. And maybe this game could turn it around, and I think there could be a lot riding on this game behind the scenes. For the Sharpe ratio, I cannot find a good Sharpe ratio for NCSoft Corporation, whereas Amazon is currently sitting at 1.16. And the Sharpe ratio just measures the risk adjustment return of investment. So the better that number is, the higher ratio indicates more risk, but the more money you could generate. Return of equity for NCSoft Corporation is 6.2%, with the return of assets being 4.6%. Amazon is currently sitting with their return of investment at 20% as of June 2024, with their 20-year total return being 9,247. And I think we all have to look at this stock as we go into this game and see how well it performs. Not only could it be a very fun game, but it could be a really intriguing investment if you're financially want to take some of these risks and look more into it. I'll have all of the sources that I used in the description down below, where you can click through each and every one of them.